Me like every other day saying, can I have this picture? Can I have this
Gary,
picture?
would you be down for doing that? If we were to get him to pay 200 quid, would you sit there with your feet like that and get it done?
All day.
Billy, message him now. Tell him you'll do it. Say send the 200 quid
I'll strip off
first,
to
and
me
then Gary will
bills and
do
do it
it.
with me belly out.
I'll message him now.
Go on.
Do it now and say, I'll pose like that for you, but you've got to send the 2 ton first. Get Gary to pose, and then we'll all go for a bevy.
What's happening, people?
Hello, common scum.
Yes.
Do you like watching our content on YouTube?
For free?
Well, don't.
Scruffy cunts.
Let me tell you why, because we are over on Patreon. That is patreon.com/what's happening pod.
Do you think it's called Patreon because they patronise people? Because that's the way you sound.
Back to the common scum. If you're wondering what's on the Patreon,
Tell us, Dan.
shitloads.
Wow.
Shitloads.
There's early access to all of the public episodes like this one, so any episode that gets released on YouTube. if you're thinking,
We're keeping
And your
that in.
ass falls out when you can't wait till Thursday because it's too far away.
that's what I mean. If you're thinking, oh, the new episode of the What's Happening podcast isn't out till Thursday. What day is it? It's only Tuesday. You get early access to all of the public episodes, so you get it 2 days earlier.
Ooh.
Not only that,
What else did you get?
Patreon exclusive episodes, which is episodes of the podcast that are only released on Patreon, and that is a lot more personalised to the viewer. We take in fan submissions like stories, questions. We read them out live on the podcast. And there is going to be monthly specials. We're not skint anymore, so we can actually afford to do it. We've just recorded some fucking brilliant ones. There's loads more to come. If you're not on the Patreon, you're missing out. Get on it.
Get over there. And if you're already on the Patreon, thank you.
We love you.
Yeah, you've already fed our egos, and now you're partially feeding my kids. So my kids love you.
Do you
right?
want Gary's kids to die? No.
Well, there's 4 of them, so I don't mind losing a couple. So
Patreon.com/what's happening pod. See us over there.
£4 a month.
Bye.
Hello, welcome back. Episode 55 of the What's Happening podcast. Hope you've all had a great week. We're joined in the studio this week by Billie Clements. Billie, how you doing? It's good to have you here.
I'm fantastic.
Marvellous.
Yeah, I'm
That's the
good.
best
I'm dead
answer
good, you know.
that I was expecting. No one ever says fantastic.
I'm dead good. I am.
That's great. That's great. Everyone just goes, yeah, I'm
fucking average, innit?
good to have you here, though. Thank you for coming
No,
down.
thanks, finally.
I appreciate it. I know, yeah, we've been trying to get it in the way. You started harassing you live on the radio at one point. When? Me and him were in the Mackey's car park. Me and him were in the Mackey's car park texting the radio station when you were reading text out going, come on the What's Happening podcast.
I'm sorry. I know it took a while. Did it like since
it's all
last year?
good. It's all
But
good.
I'm here now. I'm here.
That's
We're
it.
here.
So, Billie, for the people behind the camera who don't know who you are, do you want to give us a little bit of a rundown?
Give us a brief.
Give us a brief.
I'm a DJ and a promoter.
Yeah.
Is that what you should say, yeah?
Is that all you're going to say? Not like I've got events all around the way.
sorry.
I'm
Not
an
like that.
entrepreneur.
Fucking hell,
Do you know what I
innit?
mean?
Do you know what?
You'd probably go on the office and smash his head. He's like, I'm just a DJ, just promote lads, shout.
I
Sell
know.
the Avon every now and then.
So I'm a DJ and I play boss music, get the party going. I've got an event called Sin Sundays.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you're.
That on
That's what you're
Sundays.
It is, but no. If it's not going to be on a Sunday, we call it Sin.
Just
So
sin.
it's
Yeah.
Sin events or it's Sin Sunday.
So where do you? So I know your main fucking one, Ibiza. Where else do you do them? You do Dubai as well, don't you?
yeah, well, we did do Dubai, and then
That's every day.
in COVID it stopped. But something, we're waiting for something. Can't say it yet, but we're waiting for something to
boo.
open. I know.
Say it!
Get off.
See you later. Thanks for coming. Now,
One of the roundabouts in Skem is going off, lads. Gonna have a fucking mad event there.
we're waiting for something to open, and then it's going to be back in Dubai.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
I can
Okay.
announce that we've got Mallorca this year, which
Hey.
is
Nice.
Magaluf.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
been?
I haven't
I've
been.
never been to Magaluf.
I'm terrified of illnesses.
I've been on the island. I've not
Yeah.
been to Magaluf.
So they've got this big massive resort there called the BH Resort, and they have like Becky Hill, Calvin Harris. It's like a huge, big, massive
That's
venue.
it.
Yeah. Nice.
Big
I
pool
wouldn't think
party.
Calvin Harris
so-
ever do Magaluf, you know. I always
Well,
thought
he
about
probably
him in
doesn't now, but I mean, like
He
back
did.
in the day.
Back in the day.
Okay.
I remember Mel went, where are we now? 8 years ago when she went to see Calvin. And I was like, fucking in Magaluf. She was like, yeah. But obviously
Sick,
he's
that.
massive now, isn't he? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's when he was still a little skinny knobhead, weren't he?
Do you reckon?
Yeah, he's a fucking juice
The
bomb
man,
now.
though.
Yeah,
He's
The
a
man.
juice bomb. Grows his own scran, you know.
Listen, I'll chew him off. I'm not gay, but I'll chew him
Grows his
off.
own food. What do you mean grows his own food?
Unless someone's chatting pro shit to me, I'm sure he grows his own scran, you know. I'm not...
Oh, no,
just
yeah, he's got a
veg?
farm, hasn't he? Bought a farm. He's bought a farm.
Calvin
Thank
Harris
you, Billie.
has got a farm.
Yeah.
I reckon him and Jeremy Clarkson have a fucking farm off, you know.
So yeah, Sin Sundays. I've been to a few Sin Sundays. Great
Which
time.
ones?
Don't know, I can't remember.
Oh,
And he's a liar.
not Ibiza.
Ibiza. I've been to two in Ibiza. Yeah.
that's the main one.
Great time. How did you so I wanna know like the origins. So it was like obviously it wasn't just like, oh, I'll start Sin Sundays and then next week I'm in Ibiza. Like what how did it start? Like what happened?
Me and my friend were just like DJing and doing. Well, we were just DJing in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And there was a Sunday night that used to be dead busy and we were DJing for it, but we noticed like it was busy because we were DJing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that ended up finishing and stopping and nothing else was going on. So we was like, let's fill a gap.
There's a gap in the market.
There's a gap
yeah.
in the market. What can we call it? We were saying sensual Sundays. We were saying
That's
all
a
mad.
bit gay.
We were just coming up with all names and then Sin Sundays just fitted it. So we found a place on Victoria Street called Reform. So we got it in there and it was absolutely bouncing all the time. Every week, it was every Sunday.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah,
Sick,
it was boss.
So you more so don't do like the every Sunday thing now, it's just like
No,
every
it's
Sunday
just
and like a
as and
fucking
when.
summer or something.
I can imagine trying to do it every week's like hard.
It has a big like thing for a bit and then
It
it'll
dips.
start
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
But so how often do you do the events now?
When? Where? In
Yeah, and like so, how many in a year would you have?
Oh, I don't know. It's
No.
always different.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
But
always
you
different. We don't do the main
create
in
like a
Liverpool
demand
anymore.
for it though. You'll have an event and it's in like 3 months' time and there's a build up into
Yeah.
the market and
That's
Yeah,
sick.
a big
That's
one.
good.
Yeah.
Just like not all the time, just a big thing every now and again. In
Have
the
you got
UK.
anything coming up in Liverpool, like over the summer, maybe even like?
Do you know what?
a
I'm
week?
working that much abroad in the summer that I can't really put
it's
no.
hard, innit?
I've
That's
just done a
fair
Mother's Day
enough.
thing in Almond Cuba for Sin, but I can't do nothing in Liverpool at the moment because I'm just that chocolate throughout the summer.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
So-
That's fair. Are you spending is most of your summer going to be in Ibiza this year? do you reckon?
Ibiza, we're doing Marbella as well, and then Mallorca too.
It's mad
Sick,
lifestyle.
that.
that,
Nice
innit?
though,
It's
innit?
all
It's
good,
boss,
yeah.
yeah,
It's all exciting.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. So, like, because obviously you're on In Demand Radio as well, aren't you?
I'm on In Demand Radio. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Like, I've always wondered, right? Because like, obviously I've never DJ'd, but I go to events and that, and,
Yeah.
and like obviously you see the DJs proper getting into it, and like they're sort of feeding off the crowd and that. And I could be wrong. I've never DJ'd, but surely if you're in like a radio station in the studio and you're playing, you can't really like get into it and then
No, you
drop an
can't.
auto glass advert in the middle. do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Have you been affected by anything? And all that?
Also glass replay.
You know what I mean?
I just have the speakers dead loud, and I don't sit down. I stand up,
Okay.
and like I half get like
But
dressed up.
don't
a
you
little
do
bit.
like live streaming from the studio as well? So there's videos in there as well sometimes.
No.
No.
No. Sorry.
I was asking, do you? I didn't say you did.
No, when you put the mic up,
Nah, lad.
when you put the mic up, it records you, but it's not live stream. You can't watch it. Or
Oh, okay. It's
Has
good to say,
the
'cause
mic got a camera on?
Like it like
Sick, that.
things.
We need to get that for in here. Just GoPros like
Nah,
there.
look like looking at Francis Bourgeois, just big fat fucking face. Like, me talking all the time like a little nonce.
So yeah, I half get myself a little bit dolled up, and it's Friday night, so everyone's in a good
Yeah,
mood on Friday.
yeah.
So I know people are listening, and you know when you get people messaging in, the message board just goes like that. So that's feeding my
That's good.
thing.
Oh, so like at least you are getting some interaction.
Yeah,
with
getting
people
loads of
then.
interaction.
That's
no, it's
good
dead
then.
good, yeah.
That's sick. How long? Because if I'm not wrong, In Demand Radio is only a fairly new radio station.
I think it was
isn't
just around COVID, just out after COVID it come about, or in COVID
When was
actually
it that they got on you to get on board?
About a year and a half, 2 years ago. But that has been my dream job for ages, is
That's
to be
sick.
a radio presenter.
There you go.
There
Smashed
you go.
it.
I've always like
Smashed it. Is there any? I always ask whenever we get like comedians on or anyone who does like any sort of live show. I always ask them the same question. Like, is there any? Because obviously you must have like an event you put on which was like. It stands out as like the best one you've ever done, and there's one that you look to. Is there ever been, especially in the early days when you were first starting to DJ, was there any gigs you done anywhere where you'd be like, this is really bad?
oh bad.
Yeah. Little sharp like
I've
that.
done loads.
Has there ever been any where you're thinking like, I can't wait to get off here?
Yeah,
mate?
I've done loads. I still do some now. I do, definitely. Yeah. Loads. God, how long have you got?
We've got all night, feel free.
Like, oh, no, there is some gigs where you just clock watch and thinking, oh, because sometimes, like, obviously I've kind of stopped doing them now, but a lot of private parties, like, where you do them from like 7 till 1, like, I've stopped doing them now.
That's a long shift in someone's apartment, that, isn't it?
Do you
No,
ever
it's
have
not even
any
an apartment,
corporates?
it's like in a social club.
Do you ever have any corporate? Because like I know comedians, when
I've
they
got
get
one.
paid for corporate, it's big money, but it's a fucking terrible gig because it's a work party or something. No one's interested in all that. But
I've got
I
one
imagine
this weekend.
DJing's different. Have you?
You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think, because I don't know what it's going to be like, so I'm sure
Where is
surely
it?
it'll be good. It's in Cambridge. It's an awards ceremony. Don't know.
Sound.
So let's just see. But like they've asked me to wear like a black dress and tights, and the black dress to be short but not too short. I'm like, what's that? What does that mean?
That's a bit
You're even DJing.
You won't even see me anyway behind the DJ box, do you know what I mean? But like with my dress,
They're gonna have you on a big glass stage with all nonsense underneath staring at you.
Well, I'm getting paid, so sound.
They're playing in that glass box. So how did you get into the DJing then? Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't I see you on Brookside bullying Lloyd Daniels?
Yeah.
Was it no, not Lloyd Daniels, what's his name?
Ray Quinn. Who did you say?
Lloyd Daniels.
Who's that?
Yeah, no, it's some fella who was on X Factor years ago. I don't know. We got that so wrong. No,
Didn't you mention it before?
Yeah, I probably did.
Yeah.
Have you seen Lloyd Daniels? He's like a small, like Welsh fella who's got blonde hair.
Looks not unlike
Ray Quinn. But yeah, how did you get into that? Because you were bullying on Brookside, weren't you?
Yeah, so since like I was young, I've always been in stage school, like doing dancing, acting, stuff like that. So I was in Brookside, but I never really wanted to be an actress. So I just went for the audition for that. Got the audition. And then, so when I grown up a little bit, started listening to music more and wanting to go out, that's when I started.
That's when it started.
Become a DJ.
So in the Brookside world then, was you quite, because I've never really watched Brookside, but obviously
You're too young for that one as well.
but it was a big thing, obviously.
It was huge
round
at the
first
time,
bestie. Was you a big part in that, or was it just like, was you?
Yeah, it was like a big storyline at the time because I was bullying, so it was like...
Was you a proper cunt in it, yeah?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
I'd bully Ray as well, though. He's a dickhead lad.
Yeah, he's just got one of them bullyable faces.
Didn't he? No, he's a good lad. Didn't he start doing like fucking Amazon driving in lockdown or something?
Oh, yeah, I see something like that, yeah. No, we did, he did. Yeah,
because it was like, listen... It was a pandemic. Fucking people were shagging bats and dying and everything. The world was falling apart. So people were doing what they needed to do.
That's fair.
And he's a human who wanted to earn money. So he went out to get a job, and it was like headlines in all the papers.
I know.
Man's doing like fucking courier work. And what? Do you know what I mean? At least he's not fucking selling a limo graft. He's doing a fucking hard day's graft. You know what I mean? Newspapers are dickheads, lad. I hate them.
So yeah, what was the storyline on it?
Oh yeah, so I was a bully, but it went on for about 2 years, and like it was just getting worse and worse and worse to the point where he ended up killing me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Spoiler alert.
How did he do it?
It was
How
like
did he kill you?
in a pond in the forest or in Chilwell Woods. Is it Chilwell Woods?
Ah, that's heavy. That's what that.
It was like, honest. You need to see like the episode. It's dead tense.
Is it? Yeah.
It's
Have you got it on like VHS or anything?
Yeah. I haven't got a player for it. Like, but I've still got it all. You can watch it on YouTube though.
What did he drown you?
He drowned me. Yeah. He drowned
Must have
me.
been so
Then
heavy.
like he tried to hide it. It was huge. So like I won a soap award for it. Got
Fuck
best
off.
scene. Yeah. So
Really?
I
I didn't
for it.
fucking hell. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, honestly.
And then
it's
just pure
everything
mic
at the
drop
time.
and went, yeah, acting's not for me. See you later.
Go and
Beating it.
Yeah. Done my bit now. See you later.
She's got a reward on a deck every time she plays.
See you later, Ray Quinn. Hello, Wayne Lineker.
So, like, I'm assuming you guys maybe either like have you ever had like your mates with fucking Wayne Lineker?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
fucking guy.
Do you know
Was
what?
it in Ocean?
He's such
I've
a
never
nice
been to
person.
Ibiza. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, he's such a nice person, you know.
Really?
Oh, he's
Because the
lovely.
public perception of him is very different in some cases.
I think you love him or you hate him, don't
Yeah,
you?
in it
Yeah.
though. In it.
Proper man,
I think a
like,
lot of people hate him because they want to be him.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, he's the man when you think about it.
He's a pure bachelor, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be him at that age, you know what I mean?
One thing that does me head in, not even with him, it's the way, like, do you know, you see on Twitter and that, and there's and like lads on Twitter will say anything they think that birds will agree with, just so they might shag them. Like, that's how it goes. No one on Twitter shares their actual opinions. Girls say things they think that lads want to hear. They're like, well, if I was married, I'd suck his dick 3 times a day and he'd never have to wash a dish. And then
Lad, have you seen all the comments?
Yeah.
That's just
and
ridiculous.
then lads will be like, oh, Wayne Lineker lives such a sad life. Like, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Like, if someone said to me now, you can swap your life and live Wayne Lineker's life but die in 10 years.
See you later.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Done.
Lad, I've already started stinking a piss. I'm only 32, so you'll be finished at 36.
So you do the Sin Sundays and Ibiza in Ocean, do you?
Yeah, so we do it. Yeah, it's our 12th or 13th. Yeah, 12th or 13th year doing it this year.
That's sick.
How did you land that? Did you know him before that?
So me and Chris, who own Sin Sundays, we went over to Ibiza for the summer when we was 18. Never been there before, moved over there. And then I think we were there for like 2 years, just like making contacts and working and stuff. And then when this come about, we asked them.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that they had one day free, and it was on August, which was the Radio 1 weekend, which is like the main weekend for Scousers.
Yeah.
So just so happened it just fell on that weekend.
Yeah.
So for the first few years, we just had August, and then they liked what we'd done that much that they started giving us more dates.
And I'm not being funny, it worked out fucking good in both parties though, realistically, because every time you try and get a table over for Sin Sundays, it just fucking
it just sells
minutes
out.
It
like
sells
that.
out,
Yeah.
so it's fucking
It's
good
like
for
the
both
main
parties.
one, what everyone
Yeah,
goes to.
100%, and it's a good day out as well.
Yeah,
I
mean, I can't remember, but
it's a boss day out. Like it is the best.
Is there much organising going to it? Like, is it hard work?
Yeah, there's loads of organising. And can you imagine as well? Like, I get so many DJs asking me like, can they play?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's hard.
Yeah,
it's pressure.
So can Bobby then, or?
That's why you've got me on the podcast.
Yeah, that's why you're on here tonight, girl.
The door's locked.
I said my beat
Is that a mad feeling though? Because obviously you DJ yourself, and once upon a time, like you were fucking trying to get loads of gigs. Now that the power's in your hand, going, yeah, I'll have you. It's like, like Tinder for DJs. Nah, you're a dickhead.
No, because like I like to help everyone, and I do help a lot of people, and I have put like loads.
Is it like jobs for friends and all that, or are you fair?
No,
I suppose it's whoever's fucking hot as well, innit? You've got to feed it's got to play to the crowd, haven't you?
At the end of the day, lad, it's you're helping out people you know more than you're helping out some fucking stranger. Really.
Yeah,
no, of course,
so
yeah.
Like,
but then obviously if someone I know and they've been a bit crap like in the past, I'll go like up you like
get
your music better.
That's fair.
No,
well, I'll get Ray Quinn onto you, dickhead.
You see what that man can do with a pond?
She's gonna ult in Sundays in Chilwell Park, and Ray's gonna come out on a voice scooter and just choke slam everyone in the pond.
And then drop your parcel off like that.
So Ibiza was the first like international Sin Sundays then.
Yes.
And then everywhere else just followed suit because of how well that done. Or did you? Was it more so you were having to find that, or were they more so just approaching you?
No, people like see, and then they'll approach, or sometimes I'll approach people. Just depends.
Yeah, and it Shy Kids Got No Sweets.
Exactly,
that is it.
Yeah.
That is it. Shy Kids Got No Sweets.
How did the Dubai one come about then? Like, did somebody approach you for that, or was that something that you?
I was living in Dubai, so I've been living in Dubai like just before COVID for like 8-9 years on and off.
Oh really?
Yeah, like summers Ibiza, winters in Dubai.
I do something similar to me. I'm like summers in Wiston, winter up at Prescott. Then you know, we'll push the boat out a little bit.
What's the rule to like living in Dubai as like a woman in terms of dress sense and all that? Because you're there all kinds, and I don't even know the truth of it.
You're only allowed to dress like this here, and then you go outside here and you can't. Or is it like that?
You see birds who go to like Dubai and they put pictures up, and they're all in fucking bikinis and everything. But you're there fucking stories that you're gonna get fucking chokeslammed and everything if you wear.
So like, if I'm going to a beach club and I've got like a little tiny bikini, I have to like cover myself up.
Kaftan.
And then when you get to the beach club, you sound to
okay.
So it's just out on public.
Oh, that's fair enough.
So private property sound then, is it?
Well, yeah.
Like
yeah, you couldn't walk around it in the public.
Yeah.
With stuff like that.
But if you were in a beach club, then it's all
fine
sound.
in a beach club. But I have gone to a nightclub and I had like these pants on. They were like see-throughy, and like they've told me to like go, or they've got a shop over there where you can buy pants.
Oh fuck off.
That's like.
It's mad. It's still mad that society's like that in some places.
I know, but at the same time, you've got to respect.
I get it. No, I get it. Like, I'm not fucking judging it, but it is mad the way
how it can be.
I know it can be so different in one place and the next, like, because in Ibiza anything goes, but then you go to Dubai and it's fucking.
I know, but when I lived in Dubai, and then I'd go to Ibiza and I feel a bit weird walking around just in a bikini because it just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think in Spain and main cities, they've barred people from walking around with the tops off. You know, like men.
In where?
Like Barcelona.
Do you know what? I
nearly
So when I went to Zante years ago, right, and I had a fucking terrible holiday. We were on the ground floor of this hotel. We were rotten, and like there was double doors onto this little patio, but we were on the ground floor. So the hotel reception said, "Listen, if you're getting hot in the night and the aircon's knackered, open the main doors but close the shutters. The wind will come in." But my mate was rotten. He just opened the shutters and the doors, right? And someone came in while we were asleep, took all our money, robbed me phone from under my pillow. listen, I could have got bummed or anything, so getting a phone, robbing money was the least of me fucking worries. But I had to go to the police station to
the least he could have done was bum you. Come on, courtesy, you know what I mean? Take
this cheeky cunt, I know.
At the very least, you owe me that.
I know, woke up, my ass was intact.
So blood on the bed.
So I had to contact O2 to like, if I can put a claim in for my phone, they're like, oh, you need a crime reference number, go to the police station. So I go to this busy station. I'm on all the little ginger kid in Greece, I had my top off. They tried to arrest me for going in the police station with my top off.
Really?
Right, and then they had me kecks off, right? And I was like, I need a crime reference number. And they were like,
them back, I've got nothing else.
they were like, you need an interpreter to like help you fill out this form. So they made me pay €200 for this interpreter. I waited an hour for him, he turned up. And the form was in English. I was like, I got to fucking fill it out. It's the worst holiday ever. So I know when you say like they make you fucking put your clothes on in the shop. Fucking daft. Dead quick though. Last year, Tesco announced that they were banning people from going into the shop in pyjamas, lad. Talking about people dressing up for shops.
Good.
Tesco made
That's
fucking
a good
rule.
move, that.
You can't come in your PJs. Scruffy cunts everywhere.
I think it's long overdue that they should be banning fellas walking around on holiday with the tops off. Like I've been on a few holidays and like
just because he's dead insecure because he's skinny.
No, it's not even that. I wouldn't anyway, whether I was in great shape or not. But the shape you see some people in walking around with no top on, and it's like no one wants to see that.
Yeah, I think that was why these bandits.
Yeah. Do you know what? Look, Gary, fellas in much worse shape than you. Like bulldog tattoos there. It's good. They've got like close the borders there on the other side of the chest. It's like, put your top on, you fucking horrible cunt. You know what I mean?
It's like the Southern Comfort advert, innit? The fella in his little budgie.
So any more acting work?
Do you know what? I would love to go back into acting right now.
But have you not done anything apart from Brookside?
No.
Not on that anyone would know.
No, you know.
Would you go back into it, would you? Yeah.
I'd love to go back into it, yeah.
Get yourself an agent.
I know. I need to. I just need to look into it.
Yeah.
I'm chocker at the moment.
I was
so
going to say,
don't
fit
even know
into your schedule.
I know. I just feel like with acting, it's like, I don't know.
You've got to be very all or nothing with it, haven't you? You've got to either put every minute of your time into it or not bother at all.
Your agents will just be like that. I've got a role for you. You're a DJ. Fuck off, you dickhead.
DJing in the back of Hollyoaks. Time for another word from one of the sponsors. Big news. It's hunting season. Technical's hunt for the Yeti is now officially underway.
Nice.
And they are giving you the chance to win a prize worth up to £3,000.
Ooh.
The prize includes...
Nice one for that, Danny. I'm going to have to read this out, right, because there's loads. You can win loads of prizes. So listen up. Listen carefully, because this is incredible. You can win the Yeti Tons of 35 cooler box, right, that can hold up to 21 cans. So if you're feeling thirsty when you're out on a little walk or something, there's loads of cans in there, so you'll be sound. Third generation AirPods, Millpole head torch, Cat-D B-free water filter, the Yeti Rambler 12-ounce bottle, Technicals Metropolis 33-litre backpack. It's a big backpack, that. A 1-year subscription to Spotify. That alone's about $11.99 a month, so you're saving yourself a fortune there. You can get the Protein Works Ultimate Whey Bundle, plus the entire brand new 22-piece Q2 collection from Technicals, Q2. That's all the brand new gear they've got. Incredible. Get involved because this prize is ridiculous.
The technical team will be hiding in a secret location in Liverpool city centre on Wednesday, the 26th of April. And it's up to you to find them. So head to technicalsbrand.com to discover more clues and learn how to enter the contest.
And if you fancy getting yourself any Technicals products like this, or this, head over to technicalsbrand.com and use code Happenin10 at checkout for a cheeky little 10% off. Courtesy of us.
You're welcome.
Would you ever would you ever, let's say you got offered the part on Hollyoaks?
Yeah.
Really?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, definitely.
I'll keep my opinion to myself on Hollyoaks.
I know what you mean. Like,
I've got a personal vendetta against Hollyoaks, to be honest.
I don't watch it.
Have you
I'll go on it.
Have you auditioned for Hollyoaks and got legged? He has, look
But
at
it got right down to like, they were picking two kids and it was him and someone else.
Oh, you joking?
And this happened twice to me. Right? So I got...
I'd kick off, you know.
Write
a letter?
No, do you know what happened, right? Do you know what pissed me off the most with it, right? And so...
Go on, sit up, lad.
I will. I'll get propped up for this.
Tell us what.
So I went for an audition for... I think, do you know what? I've actually told this story on the podcast before, but it was a while back. We've got a lot of new viewers since then. So, my agent got on me years ago and was like, we've got an audition for you. For the lead role in Hollyoaks for the new part that's going into it. So they sent me for it. I got down to the last two. I was 17 at the time.
Yeah.
But I looked about 12. So they needed the character to at least look 16, 17. So I got down to the last 2 for the part. They said the only reason that I didn't get it is because I looked too young. And then when the character went in it, they made it look like me. They give it the same gigs, the same haircut and everything. And then it died of cancer.
Oh, really?
It did.
What was the part? Who was it?
It was a kid called Alfie.
And was he someone's like kid in it?
I'm assuming so. I don't know.
Yeah,
I never got the script.
So you didn't even watch it to go like that.
No, I couldn't.
Bring
And then no, it happened again. No, they were like, "There's a new family coming in. We want you to audition. We were dead impressed with you last time." And I was like, telling me mum and dad, I was like, "This one's the one." Got down to the last few, and then they switched it up last minute. And they were like, "Yeah, the family's going to be Indian now." And I was like, I can do the accent, you know. I was like, I'm dead good at it. And still never got
Just
it.
an albino Indian lad on there.
I was like,
That's heavy, you know.
I think no matter how good of an actor you are, if you haven't got the look that they want, because it's
Yeah.
all about look, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think 90% of the time before you even step in the room, you know if you've
You
got the
know,
job or
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's just a bonus if you can act on top of that.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Especially with Hollyoaks, because none of them can.
Yeah, they're all shit. I've never done any acting or anything, right? But I've auditioned for 2 TV programs. Auditioned for Ninja Warrior.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I would love to see that. You
That's
know.
when I was skinny.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I weren't as fat then.
What did you have to do on the audition?
I had to do like a little
Just backflip.
no, so I had to do like a video audition in ours to say like why I wanted to do it. And I was like fucking climbing the bathroom and all that.
Climbing in the back.
Hanging off lampshades.
So I only had the first stage video audition for that, so I didn't go anywhere. But then I applied for Bear Grylls, The Island as well, and I got through.
You have to drink your own piss.
Well, I got through to stage 3, so it was a video interview.
Eating shit.
So it was you submit a video application, then I got a video interview, and then I got called in person, and it was in a hotel in Manchester, and like they done little little things where you get in different groups, and they made you do certain things, and then the last question they were like, "You're stranded on a desert island, and you can only take one item with you. What are you taking?" And all these fellas were chatting pure like shit, and I just went, "Me cap." Cause I'm ginger in it, so it won't burn me neck. And he just went, well, I'm not getting him on the show. See you later.
He's gonna die on this program.
He's gonna die. So he just legged me. I was like, oh, you cunt, lad.
Would you never do reality telly? Something like...
So I have auditioned for Love Island ages ago.
You're up,
yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I auditioned.
How long's ages ago?
I'd say about
Last season?
4 years ago.
Really? Did you get far in it or like not?
No, I got down to the London auditions, and then that was that. Then no.
And is that the only time you've ever like tried to apply for like a real?
Yeah.
Really,
I think you've got to be a proper knobhead to get on one of them, though. That's why.
Yeah, you've got to be a prick, lad.
I don't know. I really wanted to get on it at the time.
Apart from you, of course.
But then after it, I was like, nah, I don't really want to be on it. No, do you know what scares me though? Because you'd have this little bit of fame for a bit, and then
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that's one of the saddest things you'd ever see. You know, people who go on Love Island and they blow up because they're on the show, and then the dead hot then for like 6 months, and then after that, it's just like they're just trying to cling to stuff just to keep them set. And it's like no one's buying the teeth whitening.
Like some people have done well off it, haven't they? Like, I watched Tommy Mallet.
Yeah, what's Olivia?
Oh yeah. It's Towie.
Yeah,
But he done dead. He done
He's
well
done
on that.
really
He's
well.
done like really good at it, haven't
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What's the couple who was on like fucking series 2 or something? Olivia and the fella who from Birmingham.
The one who got
They've
married.
got a massive business.
They
now, and big
done
clothes
dead
brand
well
and all
from
that.
it. Who else?
flying.
Who else?
Molly
May and Tommy. Yeah. They done fucking really well from it. I think they done the best out of like anyone. I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's fighting Jake Paul now.
I know.
So it really doesn't get any bigger than that.
I know people turn the nose at that lad, but he got a fucking fat payout for that.
He did, to be fair. Do you know what I think people were pissed off with that was because he's an actual boxer.
Yeah.
And loads of like the proper boxing, like the hardcore boxing fans.
Yeah, they're like, he's not even proper.
They were like, he shouldn't be entertaining that sort of like influencer thing. But it was the biggest paycheck he's ever
Any of
got.
them people with that opinion got told, yeah, there's 4 mil in front of you, have to go and fight that kid.
They would do
You're
it.
fighting
all
them.
day, lad. You're
They
not
would,
doing it.
I'd batter me own half for 4 mil. I'm not half. I'd grab it
Do
everywhere.
for cheap for you, lad.
I'd do it for a 10 of them skin.
But yeah, so in the summer then, you're going back to Ibiza this summer.
Yeah.
Like your summers obviously as a DJ, summer's probably your busiest time, I'd imagine.
It is.
How do you how do you build a schedule around everything you've got going on? Do you have a team that helps you do it? Do you have like management or
No,
is it,
wish
is it
did.
just you?
Anyone wants to be manager?
Do it all on your own.
Yeah.
That's every day.
I know. I don't even know how I cope half the time. I really don't. I just hope for the best. I just win.
Fair enough.
I just win.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
And I mean, you've been doing it that long now. Does it come to like a second nature?
Yeah, and as I've got older, I've come up. I feel like I'm a little bit like more tame.
Yeah.
Because I used to live out in Ibiza for the whole summers. Now I just fly there and back.
That must have been an unhealthy 2 months there.
Yeah.
2. Ibiza for the summer, May, June, July, August. 5.
Oh, well.
It's 5 months it was, yeah.
2 months as a summer in Whiston.
Yeah, that's all we get. We get 30 days of sunlight and then it's like back to the 60s.
And the plague everywhere. So with it being a business entity, right, you do business expenses and you get things and you fucking claim it back and all that. How much your expense on sun cream? Because I imagine there's a fair amount of sun cream there. 5 months in the sunlight. I'd be finished, you know.
I'd be like, I'll have gin and lemonade. Please make it a quadruple. And I needed that for the meeting.
Getting a receipt for a fucking bag of Charlie.
There was a lad I used to work with. So when we travel with work, you do business expenses and all that. And some dirty fella we work with got a brass, right? He went to a brothel and after he finished nailing it, he went, do us a favour, girl. Write us a receipt for steak and chips. I'm going to submit it into work.
And he put it.
He put a receipt in for steak and chips and 2 pints.
Why was that steak and chips 500 quid?
So you know you do Dubai visits. Have you ever seen Salt Bay?
No.
Never seen him.
I haven't seen him. I've been in the restaurant, but you weren't there when I was there.
Is it really that expensive?
What did we pay? I think we paid like 150 each to when we went.
His London restaurant was really expensive and closed down after about
like
2 weeks.
20 odd grand and that. Yeah.
But that's the thing, right?
People were getting a vodka Red Bull and paying 20 quid for the can of Red Bull.
But that's the thing, right? We've said this earlier on the podcast, right? For a piece of steak, if he's charging you $1,000 for the steak, as much as people balk at it, right? You don't know where that steak's come from. You don't know what's gone into the preparation of it. You can say, all right, Sam, but a can of Red Bull is a fucking can of Red Bull.
Yeah,
you can't charge 20 quid for a can of Red Bull. Do you know what I mean? He's not done anything to it, apart from put it in his fridge, little dickhead.
I'd expect wings for 20 quid.
Actual wings.
Like fucking, like Lucifer when his wings just pop out. Fucking fly away.
But again, no, it goes back to the old thing we were saying about that fella who was selling bottles of Prime for 20 quid. Who's the dickhead? The one selling it or the one buying it?
You know what I mean? Supply and demand, isn't it?
I went to Dublin the weekend, just gone on a hen party, and on the menu there's a daytime price and a nighttime price for drinks.
Oh, shut up! I didn't know that.
That's mad. Only like £2 difference or something. But
Dublin, you know, Greg's do that. Greg's charging more for eating for the.
Eating in or out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like sausage roll is like $1.60 if you eat in, but it's like £1.10 if you take it out.
So just say you're taking it out, but then just
sit there.
Sit down.
They fume about it though.
Oh, do you?
No, I had one of them kick off at me in college.
But if anything, right? Fucking, did they give you a bag if you're eating in as well? Or did they change the packaging? They don't give you a plate, do you?
It's got a little plate. You bring it out on a metal tray.
If it's fucking dry icing like the salt, right?
Steak bake.
Pastry like that.
So Dublin then, it's expensive, isn't
it? Do you know what? Right, I weren't drinking, so I didn't find it that
expensive.
Weren't
drinking? No.
No, I stopped drinking. Start of December.
Really? Yeah, like fully just stopped drinking and never going back to it, or you just gotta wait.
She's lying. I can smell it.
This vodka's got no smell.
That's how she gets away with it.
Touche.
Yeah, so start drinking the start of December. Yeah, I wanna. Yeah.
For good.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I don't want to say yeah, and then
you made it here now.
Like that. I'm saying it like wow.
Let's get Ibiza out the way first and see how it is. No, so when are you going out to Ibiza then, did you say?
So the first party's on the 7th of May. So that's a few weeks, isn't it? Like
literally
4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah. That's really fucking close. It's so mad how quick this year's gone. Honest God, fucking hell. Like tomorrow.
Wait, you're on the road all the time or in the sky all the time? Do you have a fixed abode where you live? Or like you just fucking... Because I know, a bit different, but Jodie Comer, the actress, she still lives in a Mars because she's on the road that much of filming. She doesn't have her own house because there's no point.
Yeah, I still live in my mum's.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. And then when I go to Ibiza, I just stay in just a hotel or something. Whatever. I'm dead last minute.
When you go to Ibiza, are you just there for like them couple of days and then come back home?
Yeah, I'll go on like the Saturday and come home on the Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Otherwise, like, I'll just go out of control.
Yeah.
And you're telling me now, so when you go this year and when you go in May, you're not going to go to any of the opening parties? Or you're just not going to drink there?
I could do and just stay sober, or I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I went to Amsterdam a few weeks ago, and I was sober then. I had truffles, did have them.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I had to go down.
Filthy total.
But yeah, ish.
That doesn't really count though. Like I wouldn't even.
I thought that. Yeah.
It's just a scran, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's food.
As long as you can eat it, it
it's
doesn't count.
It's food.
Is that what you say? Yeah.
It's food, yeah.
If there's calories in it, it's cool.
So that, and then Dublin hen party. That was my little test, and I done it. So
What'd you go to Amsterdam for? Just cause.
just with me mates.
Just fucking why not?
Listen,
yeah.
if you
yeah,
can-
one,
if you-
one of them.
If you can rave on a Friday in the fucking radio station, you can fucking go sober and party still, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd probably find it more difficult to not drink if I was cooped up in like a little radio studio for hours. I'd probably need a bevy more then than if I was out with all the lads, because then if you're out with all the lads, there's something to do. But if I were just in a little studio, boxed
Really,
up, playing tunes, that'd be when I'd be like, I need a drink now to fucking just cope.
Just to do
Yeah, just to get through the next few hours.
Pisshead.
So you're in demand. Are you still doing that now?
Yeah.
When do you do that? Is it like a once a week thing, or is it
Every
like
Friday,
is
6
it-
till 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so tune in.
Yeah, tune in demand radio.
Yeah.
Billy Clements, you've heard here.
The AB and everything, lad.
So yeah, so with Sin Sundays then, obviously, you said it's been going for what, like 13 years now?
Yeah.
And
13, yeah.
in terms of parties and putting parties on, it doesn't really get any bigger than going to the likes of Ibiza and Dubai.
I know, yeah.
That's like, as far as I know anyway, that's the top of the fucking mountain when it comes. Like, is there a long-term plan in place with that? Do you ever intend on
Colony
having,
on Mars with Elon Musk. Imagine that.
like, do you ever intend on like having maybe like your own gaff in Ibiza where like that's yours?
Or your own festival.
No. Festival? No. No,
Get into that
no.
fusion one on the fucking Otterspool Arts Grim, not loud. I hate it.
The place that with the Sin Sundays, and I'd actually go.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'd actually
That's
go.
just full of loads of little kids getting full fingered in the bushes and all that. It's horrible.
How do you know, Gary?
Apparently, allegedly available.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Is
What's
that
the question?
so obviously you've had Sin Sundays now. You've been going 13 years.
Yeah.
You've gotten to like you've took it to like the very 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 top of the mountain in terms of party. Ibiza and Dubai.
Yeah.
Like say we look 10 years down the line.
Oh, I hate this question. The 10 years down the line question.
10 years down, 15 then. We'll give you a bit more time to play with.
Should be getting the bus with a bus pass to the gigs and all that. Dead old by then.
But yeah, like what's the end goal with it? Have you got one,
No.
or are you just seeing what happens?
Yeah.
go with the flow, innit?
Just
I
riding
haven't
the wave
got-
while it's full.
I
Fair
haven't-
enough.
I haven't
Go
got
on.
an end goal with it. Like,
That's fair.
When did you do your hair?
I done
What a
it
fucking left turn that was. Yeah.
about February. It was.
It's very out there. I like it.
It is very
It, might,
different.
and it does match your shoes.
It does
Does,
match.
I
It's
haven't-
like your
I haven't
shoes.
meant
Like they're about to
that,
get a 23.19 real quick. You know.
19.
I like them.
Yeah, Monsters.
Monsters
Inc.
I like them.
Right,
They look
okay.
like
Oh, yeah,
someone.
they do, don't they?
They look like someone's poached Sully.
It looks like Sully's just bummed Mikey and has just fucking had a child.
I'm into them though. They do look very. Oh shit. They do look very comfy. I will
Yeah,
give
they
you
are
that.
comfy, yeah.
They the ugly ones. See,
Yeah, they are the guns, yeah.
I like them, but you know what does me head in with them? You know, you see people in town with them on,
Yeah.
and it's like that's not the place for them.
No,
is it?
like I wouldn't
Right,
wear
I'm
them
sorry.
around.
I'm sorry to jump in here, right? But pot kettle fucking black. This kid walks around in fucking North Face slippers all the
Not
time.
slippers.
Yeah.
They're not slippers.
They are slippers.
No, they're
The
not.
tent shoes.
They're not slippers.
Tent shoes.
They're all-terrain footwear. That's why they're waterproof with thermal insulation.
Oh,
If they were
okay.
just slippers, would they be
Do you
waterproof?
wear them like day to day, do you?
No.
Oh, because I was
No,
going to say,
so
you
like-
must get a lot of feet nonsense.
Oh yeah,
They heavily exist as well. I've
they're
told,
the weirdest.
I've
men in
told
the
you about the
world.
lad I used to work with.
What one?
I used to work with a lad who went to Magaluf, right? He went with all his mates and he come back and I was like, any holiday photos, lad? He was like, yeah, look at my phone, lad. And he had a foot fetish. And I went through his phone and there was about 70 to 80 photos of just birds' feet on the beach where he just like took little pictures and
You're
all that. And I was like, lad, you're a
Do you know what,
fucking-
Billy? You've got a big
So
following.
creep.
You must have some crazy
Requests.
hats and requests.
You must
and
get a
stuff.
few strange ones
Yeah.
in there.
Like at the moment, my Snapchat is. Has any of you got me on Snapchat?
No, I don't think
Yeah,
I have.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah,
Do you
I've-
not see some of the stuff that I put up? What people send me?
I don't really go on Snapchat.
Oh,
I'm
right,
not gonna
okay,
lie.
yeah.
He's been a
So-
long-term fan.
I
Yeah.
don't know what.
Probably be me.
I don't know what the problem is at the moment, but I keep on getting major pictures sent to me.
Fella's
And
swords in Ugg slippers, just like that.
Some fella messaged me the other day. I don't know who it was, and he said, "Can I punch myself in the balls for you?"
What?
I'm not even joking.
Did you ever just say yeah? Did you ever just say yeah to see if they'll actually do it?
So I went, yeah, and video it and send me it.
And did he?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
That's-
off.
that's
It was
mad.
just
Still got it?
stuff of him going. No, it was on a snap, so it just come and then it went. Of course, there's never.
So did
video.
he?
Just
yeah,
get one.
yeah, you came and went.
It's
Yeah.
like,
People are
that
mad,
is
aren't they?
weird,
So, but
weird.
and what though?
So,
Did he pay you for that?
No, should have charged them. That was just a freebie. I don't know. I was just like...
scarred you for life now.
So anyway, what I do is that when people send me stuff, I screenshot the profile and put it up on me Snapchat for people to see. Anyway, so Instagram, I've got a lot of people wanting like...
I'm not having, you know.
I keep on getting like this person asking me for foot pictures on Instagram all the time.
And he put a price on it, like?
Yeah, he said he'd send me £200.
What? And you've not done it?
No, I don't know. I just can't. What if it's someone I don't know?
What if it's 200 quid?
What if it's
Mate, you've got your toes out now on the internet for free, just to charge them.
Wait there. So if it's worth because it's someone you know.
Because imagine
if it's someone... No, it's just
imagine it's someone you're mates with and you've known for years and you think they're just dead normal. And but then they've got some little snide account and they're having a wank over your feet like that.
No, not that. But what if it's like, say like if it was you and you were taking the piss out to me and then you were like, and then you put it up and was like, look at Billie posing for pictures.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's illegal now, isn't it?
It's what, illegal?
What is that classed as revenge porn if you're putting feet pictures on?
It's anything in it's a fetish. I'm sure there's some loopholes there, because revenge porn, if you send fucking private videos to a partner and then you split up and they put it on the internet, it's illegal. They can get done.
That's
for
what that
porn.
Stephen Bear's just being sent down.
So I imagine toes or something. Even though it's only
under
feet,
the category sort of
if
thing.
it's sent in a seductive manner, there's probably loopholes everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you want to see the picture? What he asked to set? He said, "Can you send me a picture like this?" And I just can't bring myself to do this pose.
Go on.
No.
I'll do it. What's he said?
Look at that.
What's he said?
He said pose like that.
Who's that?
and that's what he wants off you for 200 quid.
That's what he wanted me to do. £200.
Mate, they're big feet then.
Billie, I'll do it now and you can keep a one. I'll have 100 quid.
What, the mic?
Oh shit!
You're on the radio.
I know, I was telling you how to use a mic and everything. For a fucking living. 2 hours on a Friday.
Listen,
got a fifth girl.
Listen, so is he, and he's fully wanting to pay 200 quid just for you to do that?
He messages me like every other day saying, "Can I have this picture? Can I have this
Gary,
picture?"
Would you be down for doing that? If we were to get him to pay 200 quid, would you sit there with your feet like that and get it done?
All day.
Billie, message him now. Tell him you'll do it. Say send the 200
I'll
quid
strip
first
off to
and
me
then Gary will
bills and do it with me belly out.
I'll message him now.
Do it now and say I'll pose like that for you, but you've got to send the 2 ton first. Get Gary to pose and then we'll all go for a bevy. Time for another word from another one of the sponsors. This time it's T-Trades. Bobby, what does T-Trades offer?
Well, what doesn't T-Trades offer is probably the better question. T-Trades. T-Trades offers live courses on trading with cryptocurrency. She also offers crypto guides, stock market guides, understanding debt guides, and financial freedom guides. Also, if you want to invest with Tyler, please head over to t-trades.com. All the information will be on the website.
Link to it down below in the description.
We love you.
Well, while we're doing this, right, you know Steph Johnson, Scouse Bird?
Yeah.
So she spoke about it in the past where people have been requesting her to like send feet pictures and all that, and she's done it and they've paid money. And then she was having fellas saying like, send me like used underpants and like used socks and all that. So she'd buy a pair of socks, put them on, go to the gym, sweating them, and then send them to the fella for like 50 quid.
Really, yeah.
Listen, there's a market there. You know. Like when my babe was pregnant, right, I said to her, like, there's some fucking creepy fellas out there, just start like milking your tits on camera or something. Because there's some creeps out there who are into all maggie, just lactating everywhere.
It's just mad what people want to see nowadays, and do you know what? I've got to respect the hustle, not from the lads, from the girls. Because like all day, if someone was gonna want 200 quid for a picture of my feet, best believe I'm sending a picture of my feet for 200 quid.
I'll do it for 150. You'll have them just calling.
Well, I'll undercut you.
I'd have a Polaroid camera shaking them.
I'm not going lower than that. I know my worth.
I've got some minty feet, like you can have them for $5.
It's just, I just think it's mad though, because obviously like girls who haven't even got like a big like profile of the public, I get it. You must get it a shit.
Yeah, you must get it quite a lot.
Of weird like what like if there's even one that sticks out. What do you reckon the weirdest message you ever got off someone is?
Like someone always messages me on Snapchat saying like, do you know anyone, or will you come round to ours and stand all over me? So that's like that.
Stand on them.
Stand on them, yeah. Like stand all
I'd love
over
to know what they get out of it. Pain.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but people that turns some people on, doesn't it? Pain. It's all that stuff, isn't it? That fetishy weird.
It's just mad
stuff.
I think it's a bit different though. Like if you're goosing on and then you fucking strangling and whatever. Like you don't know, but like no,
yeah,
but that's different. That's sort of like a pain in it. But like I couldn't imagine
Actual
like
pain.
yeah, like someone just fucking just pure volleying me and me going, oh.
Yeah, well, that's that lad punching himself in the balls. Like, does it hurt? Would it hurt if you punched yourself in
Well,
the
see,
balls?
this is the thing, because I
Do it
don't reckon if I went to do it, I could actually, as soon as I got close, I'd be like, nah, because I know how much it's going to hurt, so I don't reckon I could do it.
Getting flicked is worse than getting punched on, innit?
Getting flicked is well worse than
Oh,
getting
football flick.
Listen, that
Just flick his onion bag like that.
and I'm like literally sick for 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
It makes you
Yeah.
feel
Do you know what
like,
you should do? Start a business, right?
I'll flick him.
Go to like Nugent Park or something.
if you want, like,
Go to Nugent Park, collect loads of conkers, right? Varnish them, put a lace through them, just conker fellas' balls like that. Remember conker
Not a
wars?
chance,
Back in the
mate.
day,
Not
It's
a
just-
chance.
conker balls
it's
everywhere.
like, I don't know, have you got kids yourself, Billy?
I always type him.
Oh,
I got kids myself. No.
Like, well, you wouldn't know then.
You said, oh, go on, sorry.
No, please tell me what he said first.
He said, will you send photo as one view, photo goddess, then payment, then send back so I can receive.
So he wants what?
So he wants like one flash of the thing, you know, on here where you can flash and then dingo.
Do your feet there quick for a flash, right? And then when he's paid, and then send the full one, it's just me with my feet out.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Shall
Just,
we?
you're even going
Do
to take
it.
your sliders off.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Nah, I'll take them off.
Nah, don't give him what he wants. We're just milking this man of money. Gary's doing it already. Oh my God, yeah, Gary.
I'm gonna have like cotton on them and everything.
To these.
Oh, they're meant to just cotton on them and everything. Look. Oh, they stink.
Yeah.
They don't look cooked then.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do then, right?
How am I doing it?
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what will be even funnier? Because I'm quite a wizard on Snapchat, right? We'll take a picture of Gary's feet like that, and then we'll take a picture of you, and then I'll edit his feet and put it onto you.
Okay.
If I can, if I can do it, but I'll give it a go.
We'll definitely try.
Yeah, well,
No.
Why was he cleaning his feet?
Bleach wipes.
Oh, what about you clean your feet like this? It's gonna be funnier if you have all jam all over your tongue anyway.
I can see the gap in the curtain currently wiping his foot with a bleach wipe.
Oh, you dirty bastard! What did he call you? Photo goddess?
Photo goddess.
What?
I mean, if I was a woman and someone called me a photo goddess, I'd be like, you're damn right.
Yeah, but imagine, right. See, it's nothing to do with the bird. It's, imagine, right, me or you, as a fella, living a day-to-day life, and then you get home, and it's, hello, photo goddess. Imagine typing that and sending that to a woman. That's weird.
Do you not know who he is?
No.
Is it just like a
It's I don't follow him on Instagram.
like,
but,
is he just a plain account with no like
He's got no posts and he just like follows people.
right?
That's proper by the book pervert on Instagram 101. No posts, no followers.
So what am I doing?
So
Take a dead quick picture of Gary's foot and then set
On
it
my normal camera.
on Snapchat, and then you can set it so it's only viewable for like a second.
It's right. I'm gonna just send.
Have you sent it though? You need to wait till it's only visible for 1 second.
No, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just one of them.
Like that.
let me do this.
Video for the story, for the WhatsApp story.
It's just go on. Are we getting a picture of him? Right. Have you taken it on your phone?
Wait till he sends the 200 quid first.
Yeah. I've got it. I've got to get. Gotta get.
Is it gonna be like zoomed in from like my feet?
Can you even see him on any of the cameras? Can't even see him on the cameras.
So I'm recording.
Ah,
Yeah.
you're a smart man.
Sexy. That's sexy. That.
Oh my God. I need to get these fucking webs back on because these stink, lad.
Wait there. Yeah. Send me that picture.
Put an emoji on my face because that's going on the internet.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Send me that picture, right, Bill?
Wait.
I'll show you what I mean.
Screens. Photoshop my feet onto Billy.
No. Wait there. I've got another idea.
Just Photoshop Gary's face over both feet. So yeah.
Look at the little cheeky smile on you though.
Let's see. How long have we
So are you like putting my face on the body?
It looks so yes. I'll send them back. Send them now. I'll put this on the screen.
Pass it over.
I've sent it to her.
Oh, he sent it. That doesn't look real. George just went, that looks so real.
Send them that. Yeah, listen, that's at least worth a one, if anything. Like,
Technically, that is a picture of Billy Clements and feet.
And feet.
That's exactly what he asked for.
so you can pay for half my sleeve.
Right, well, he hasn't messaged back yet.
Oh,
so
well,
just-
please.
Has he read the message though?
I don't know if it says. I don't know if he's opened it or not.
Did he open the first bit, or you don't know?
No,
I'll say
don't know.
see you, won't
I hope this works, you know.
It's obviously not gonna work. It's like
That
the
should-
worst
We should
Photoshop
become
ever.
agents, you know.
I don't
The
think-
feet
don't
agency.
think he's opened it yet.
Agency.
agency.
So, Billy, let's say, hypothetically, since Sundays disappears, at least there's a
Feet
Sundays,
yeah.
there's a backup plan.
Yeah.
Well, if he's given me say if I get to her now,
Yeah.
imagine one of them a week. You know, that keep a little flow.
You do one of them a day. There's what, 1,400 quid a week.
Fucking hell, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Taking one picture of your feet and you've been against this. Why?
It's just a bit weird, isn't it?
Billy,
Nah.
It
time for the meeting.
is. It is.
Time for a meeting.
I'll represent you.
And this is why you need management.
Yeah.
I'll be
10%.
your
Decision-making
manager.
is slacking.
I'll take 75%. But I'll take the pictures of my feet for you. How's about that?
Do you know,
right.
like, do you know on OnlyFans? Like, you know, sometimes like when you can pay to have conversations with people, like that's not actually them, is it? It's like people are working for them doing it.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
I'll have to tell our kid to stop doing it then. Because he looks like a knobhead.
Yeah, like the big accounts, it's not really them. It's other people
Really,
doing
yeah.
it.
That just shows how much fucking money they're making, though.
It's crazy that,
Ridiculous
innit?
amounts of money.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest industry in the world, though. The sex industry.
What
innit?
happened when like they announced it in the news that OnlyFans was going to be banned from like fucking pornographic material, and everyone started panicking because that date has come and gone.
OnlyFans shit themselves because then they very quickly realised that the majority of the revenue that they made as a company came through people doing like sex work and that. Because realistically, until Bird started posting pictures of the box on OnlyFans, had you ever heard of OnlyFans?
And that's the thing. And the thing is as well, right? It became that big that if OnlyFans were to go, right, this isn't happening, someone else was just going to come in and go, yeah, there's our new platform,
Yeah,
do it.
exactly.
And then they just
Exactly.
missed out on a massive amount of money.
But
on
did
it.
Patreon.
Yeah, did OnlyFans start off as sort of like a Patreon then?
That's essentially what it was at first.
Is
Tony Bellew made one, didn't he?
Did he?
Oh,
And just
yeah.
put behind the scenes footage of him hitting a punch bag in his garage, Johnny.
Madness. Have you seen that? The new little cafe on Tubruk called Only Scrans? And they've used the OnlyFans badge. Boss, doesn't it? There's some boss names for Scrans, isn't he? Have you seen the one on Lark Lane, Wu-Tan Scran? That's a vegan chippy.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And they used to have one on Lark Lane called...
That name's
Yeah.
wasted on a vegan place, though.
Yeah. Well,
Wu-Tang Scran.
apparently, right, it was unbelievable. And when they blew up, like, it was taking like 4 hours to get an order from them, and then they changed the menu to try and cook faster, and it went down a little bit.
What was the one you showed us before? Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistan and Kirby. And then there was a Caribbean place on Lark Lane called Jamaica Me Hungry. That was pasta. Deadly.
We were trying to speak about this, right, the other week on the podcast when we had our mate Chris in. Let's say, now you can pick the crime, but you're on death row.
Yeah.
They come to you and they say, right,
Last meal.
you're getting done in tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can have a 3-course meal tonight. Starter, main, dessert, and a drink of your choice.
Yeah.
What are you picking?
I'm picking. I love hummus, so that's my starter.
Hummus.
Really,
Yeah.
Just hummus. You're having
hummus
anything
and
with it? Bread.
Yeah, hummus and pita bread. Oh, yeah, and then for me main, I'm gonna have mini Kiev, spaghetti hoops, and smiley faces.
Proper council estate person,
Yeah,
you know.
no, the best kind, though, isn't it?
With like white bread,
Loads of butter.
Dead
Yeah,
thick.
yeah,
I know our mate
that's-
Chris
that's
always says you
it.
don't need sauce as long as your bed's buttered just right. He'd be made up with that.
Yeah, that's mine. Dessert,
Angel Delight.
chocolate eclair maybe, something like that. Yeah, chocolate eclair.
Talking about chocolate eclairs, right? There was a lad I used to work with, and he used to come in with like quote of the day off his 9-year-old son. He'd always say some mad shit. Like he was walking the dog in the forest, and his dog had a shit. And it was a cold day, steam was coming off it. He's like, "Hey, Dad, why does dogs boil the poo?" Because he just associated boiling with steam, right? But he said he come in one day and he went, "Hey, Dad, can I have one of them chocolate hot dogs in the fridge?" And he went, "Chocolate hot dogs?" He went, "Oh, they're not hot dogs, lad. They're eclairs." He went, can you ask her if I can have one? He thought they were Claire's, lad. Claire's chocolate hot dogs. How funny is that, lad?
Honestly though, Billy, I expected a better choice of scram from you, you know. As soon as you said hummus, as soon as you said hummus, I was like,
what's wrong with hummus? I eat it every day.
Do you actually every day though?
Every day.
Do you like chickpeas then? Like on a normal day?
But I don't eat chickpeas, like, but I just eat hummus every day.
But if you just eat chickpeas, when you chewed them up, that's essentially
hummus, isn't it?
Yeah, but I
With oil?
just buy a tub of hummus.
save all the manual labour, straight to the mashed up chickpeas.
Yeah, that's it.
Mini Kiev's.
Does Nando's do hummus?
Yeah.
Do
With
you
the chili oil.
With the chili, that's it, the chili oil in it, yeah. No, I've never, it just looks like baby sick.
Oh, have you not tried it?
It's
Talking about baby
no, I
sick,
have.
you should-
Like
he had
very
hummus
bitter-
last night.
Very bittery.
Yeah.
Like a very bitter taste. I'm not really a big fan.
He'll give you flashbacks to last
Every
night.
single day.
Has he messaged you back there?
Yeah.
Okay. He said like this,
He
goddess.
says like this, goddess. So I know that picture. So he wants one like this. So I'm
Okay.
gonna have to do this.
Say
I'm
it.
gonna have to do it.
No, you're gonna say
I
to him.
just do it like a.
You just gotta say to him, send 200 quid first.
Yeah, I'll just say because what if you screenshot it?
Ah, yes.
Just say send £200 as a safety deposit.
Yeah,
What did you send him
little
first? Just
£2.
the picture of you.
Just one. Foot.
Oh,
Just
so we.
one.
But wait, then, if you, surely, I mean, I'm not a man who's into feet. I mean, they're okay.
I'll suck a toe, mate.
I'll suck a toe, like, but it's not like a. Ooh, I
the
love
finger,
feet.
she's like that. She's like,
I know, like.
But wouldn't you think a man with a foot fetish would prefer the top of a foot that's had like the nice toes painted than the underneath of a foot where it's got hard skin?
he's looking at the wrinkles though. He wants a bit of texture,
I
doesn't he?
think
Is that what?
I think both sides of a foot are great, lad.
But if
So
he's,
it's you.
but if he's got a foot fetish
phone
and like and he wants you to like stand on him, that's gonna be the surface area that touches him, innit?
Oh, does he want you to stand
No,
on it?
but he could do. If he's got a foot fetish, he could be like walk all over me, and it's the palm of your foot. That's
Do you know
gonna be
what?
touching.
Let's interview him. Can we ask him? Can we not just ask him questions and we'll just answer? You know what I mean?
Pass your phone with
Yeah.
the video call.
Just say, wait there. Before I send this to you.
Let me pass it on to my team.
Yeah. Why do you?
Yeah.
Why do you? Oh,
Yeah, Let me ask. I need to ask this man some questions.
Right.
Lad. I'm gonna video call him right now. Who is he? I'm
my
video
two again.
calling him.
It's my two are gone.
It's ringing.
Put a filter on so you look like Billy.
I do anyway. To be fair. Don't shit yourself now. Answer the phone, lad.
What'd you do if your best mate just come up?
What do you do? Who's Wayne Lineker?
Break win.
I'd say I want more than a two.
Breaking in his Amazon man.
He's not answering it.
I'll message him.
What would you do if it was a bird?
That'd be alright.
Would really? Yeah.
I reckon it'd make it
What
a
if
bit
it was,
better.
what if it was one of your best mates after?
Oh yeah. Oh, he did. He's just seen it. I'm gonna call him again. I'm gonna hear his audio so the mic can hear it.
I'm dead nervous, you know.
I'm going.
Can I hear it to me, Billy? I know you don't sound like that. I'm just generic.
Headphones on as if you're DJing.
I'm in the studio.
On the radio now.
Answer.
He's not answering it, man.
He's flapped it.
Oh, here.
Or them.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Sam Smith.
I wouldn't screenshot goddess.
Oh yeah.
So why are you paying to send me 200 quid then?
Do you know what, Billy? Fuck him.
Yeah.
I'm not even asked anymore.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
he shit himself there.
Yeah.
He's flapped it. You can fuck off him.
But surely he's not the only one. You must get it
You must
daily.
get me, especially on that Snapchat. That Snapchat's weird. I've only
Snapchat's
still
just
got
gone dead
Snapchat.
weird now.
Yeah.
For
I've
me.
only still got my Snapchat because of the memories that come up quite funny sometimes.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
it wasn't
use
for that, I wouldn't have it.
I never use it, me, ever.
I
Proper
still use
shit.
it, but it is going a bit weird, like.
Yeah.
It's just full of seedy people. Now, do you know what though? Every social media app now is just full of the weirdest people. Like,
Yeah,
I'm all for a bit of sex positivity, but I think it's also time for some sex negativity as well.
Let's do it. Come on.
Right. Okay.
It's us with it. Sit up, lad.
Sit up, feet up.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Fix up, look sharp. I'm like Billy. I'm an open-minded guy.
Yeah.
I very much believe you're into what you're into. You can't help it unless you're a paedophile. Then do what you want.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that didn't sound right. Did you say... Oh, did you say unless you're a paedophile?
Yeah,
I thought you said... Oh, I thought you said paedophile. Okay, do what you want.
No.
Okay,
Unless it's kids, then you sound. But
Don't cancel us, yeah.
I think there needs to be a serious... I'm going to start a conversation which I hope goes viral here, right? Sex negativity. If you're one of them fellas who messages people going, please can I see your feet, goddess? Seek help. If you're one of them fellas who's into piss or shit, or let's just say just shit. Seek help. None of them fellas who messages birds and pays for a conversation. You don't even deserve to be alive.
And then Channel 4.
You don't?
Channel 4 needs to launch a new show called Naked Distraction, and it's reversed. So someone's naked and they're like, nah, you're ugly, kid. Get rid of them. You're a distraction,
I think even shit like OnlyFans, I think there should be a like, should you or should you not be allowed to show yourself naked on this platform? And there should be height and width parameters. And if your pictures don't fit that.
Have you seen like that restaurant in Japan where it's got like silhouettes of like fucking cutouts of people, and if you can fit through a certain size, you get to eat for nothing in the restaurant.
way.
Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah. So if you're like skinny, they let you eat for nothing, but if you're fat and you can't fit through, you gotta pay.
Have we spoke about the restaurants in Japan
Choose it
already?
off.
There's like so like in Japan there's like a cafe thing, and one of the big pillars in the middle of the restaurant has got like holes in it, and women go inside this pillar, and they stick their asses, boom, up against the pillars, and fellas can pay extra to just go over and just scran their ass and then sit back down and
Where's
stuff
that?
into the brekkie.
Is that UK, mate?
In Japan.
In Japan.
I've always wanted to go to Japan as well.
yeah.
Since Sundays in Tokyo, flying.
Let's all get in the pillar.
Sin bum days, flying.
Did you not just call it Sin Days?
Sundays. Don't know. Yeah.
Well, see, this been going 13 years. Don't think she's gonna go. Do you know what? That kid was
Sorry
right
for
on
having
that
ideas,
podcast.
lads. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to offer a helping hand.
Listen, your price for the set, does it alter depending on the venue and the fucking event or anything?
Can you talk us through how much you charge?
And you could charge extra for having your feet out while you're DJing.
Yeah.
Or DJing with your feet.
You can you?
I don't like to discuss.
That means there's loads of money.
Loads of those.
Loads of stuff. That's why she's not asked about a tour for feet.
That makes sense now, actually. Fair play. Fuck him.
When she went to the toilet before, she was wiping with 20 notes. She didn't care.
Right, Billy, we're going to call it an episode. You know,
It's been a very funny one.
You've been marvellous. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
down.
you.
Have you got anything coming up in the next few weeks, months that you
promoting.
want to promote?
So we've just got Ibiza. Ibiza since Sundays, Marbella and Mallorca as well. But as well, I've just started learning how to make music, so I've been doing that for a few months.
Wait, Dave, before we stop, actually, we'll cut that bit, right? Because I know you've... I wanted to talk to you about this anyway, because I know... Was it Jackie and Jane?
Oh yeah, Jackie and Jane.
Have you done any other music that you've created?
So Jackie and... No, so I'm learning properly how to make it.
What are you using?
Ableton.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
I think it's that hard,
I've been
me.
doing it since January. I've been like having lessons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Kinnaman. And his boss, he's sick. So like this is the fact like why I've stopped drinking and all that, because it's something that I'm proper focusing on.
And do you know what's good about? Do you know what's good about it as well? I mean, you've already built this like a platform for yourself in doing what you're doing. So it's going to be even easier for yourself once you make a track. How easy it is for you to push that track as well.
100%.
So it's going to be well better
It's
for you anyway.
I've just, do you know what, for ages I've wanted to make music, but I've just been too busy either and everywhere partying, just having an absolute ball.
Yeah.
And now I've got a little bit older now and I'm like, right, okay, I'm ready to just like settle down a little bit, focus on making music.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's the only thing I haven't got. It's like songs out.
And then with the sort of... as you say, the platform and the business side and all that, you could then go into like fucking a label or anything, do you know what I mean? Launch your own label.
100%. I know. So that's like
because that's what I mean. I mean, like it's different for yourself because DJing can only take you so far.
It can, and I feel like at the moment, like I've kind of done most.
And you have, and don't get me wrong, you've been fucking very, very, very successful at doing what you've done, especially even creating your own brand off the back of it. But it's the producing. That's where you get like the majorly noticed, you know what I mean? So but I thought you were doing it anyway. Was that Jackie and Jane the only one that you've done?
Jackie and Jane, that was my idea. And Ryan Ennis, like we were speaking on Instagram and he was like, we should do something together, like a remix. And I was like, I've got this dead good idea, but I just don't know how to do it. And he was like, send me your like ideas over. Because that Jackie and Jane, that's an old song. The lyrics of it. So yeah, I sent him the vocals over and he just done it. And that was like a little collab.
Oh, okay.
I want to like do stuff on my own. I've got loads of ideas. So
Just getting it out there now.
How far advanced do you reckon you're at it now?
I've made a few tunes already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, they're not like the best, but they're all right.
It's a good place to start, though, isn't it?
It is, but the thing is with music, have you tried it?
Yeah, I've tried it. I've made very, very generic songs.
Yeah, did ya?
You just pissed about with it. Yeah, just pissed about with it, like, you know what I mean? downloaded a few fucking thingies off Splice and shit like that,
samples
yeah,
and
little
stuff
samples
like
and
that.
that. And I piss about with it, but like it's nothing that you'd ever listen to and go, oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Nothing like that. Have you got a few in the bank now?
Yeah, I've got a few in the bank already. But like, I don't know, it's just weird to say because like I've made them and then I'm like, some days I love them and some days I'm like, oh no, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah,
I change my mind.
And do you know the thing about Ableton as well? It's you could spend fucking absolute years making a tune. Oh, I'm not happy with that. I'll change this and I'll change that and whatever. But then some of like the biggest tunes that are out there that everyone listens to, they've made it in like 4 hours.
What's
Yeah,
the camel
just
fat
dead
tune that
simple.
they made in like a couple of hours?
I'm sure it was Cola, you know.
Yeah,
I'm sure it.
like the
I'm
biggest
sure it
tune
was.
he's got, I'm sure.
Don't quote me on it because I know there is a song that they've done that was massive that literally took them like 4 hours to do, and I'm sure it was Cola, but you'll have to fact check that. But it was something like that.
I was watching, you know, when you fall in fucking YouTube rabbit holes and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching a video of David Guetta just making a tune on Ableton in his little apartment, and he was just flying through it, and the tune was ridiculous. And I was like, obviously he's fucking massive, isn't he? He's high level, he's been doing it for years. But I was like, is it that easy for someone at that level just to make a tune?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
you get yourself in the swing of things then, don't you? Because you know sort of like the formula of it. Like, what is it like? Is it 32 beats intro or is it 16 beats intro? I don't know.
8 bars.
Yeah. Whatever. Tomato, whatever. And then it's like the intro to this, to that, to that.
Yeah.
And then it's so formulated.
It's like if you listen to music, it's all repetitive. So
Yeah,
all
yeah.
you have to do is make that, and then it's all just
Yeah.
So does
Literally.
it have a blueprint to follow, and you can do your own thing within that blueprint essentially?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
all music made in the same
Same,
format anyway. Yeah. All
Oh,
of
I
it.
didn't know that. To be fair.
Yeah.
Like something's got to happen every 16 beats.
Yeah.
Or something like, so it'll be
16
16 bars, yeah.
Yeah. Or 32 beats. Sorry, I get mixed up, but it's 32 beats.
It's 16 something. Or 32 something. But like, that'll happen for like that many beats or whatever, and then something will change into the next bit, and then it'll be that for like however many, and then it's
Wrecked music for me forever there, you know. Nice one. I'll never listen to a song again.
Yeah, I know. When you're a DJ, you listen to stuff like that and you go,
But
oh
it's,
yeah.
but it's even when, because obviously he said, because he DJs, he said like he was going to do a special where we've all got a.
oh yeah, but
we were going to do a
you're
special.
putting it early so quick. It's tough.
Okay, so
we've got to. He's going to teach us how to DJ. And
yeah,
So I've thought of an idea that I wanted to run by. You know, don't feel like you've got to say yeah because the cameras are on. You can happily tell us to fuck off. So we had an idea.
we're not paying your fee.
No, we absolutely won't pay you. I'll just stop harassing you on Instagram.
Goddess.
But right. So the original idea was Bobby was going to teach me and Gary to DJ, and then we were going to put an event on through the What's Happening brand.
Boss, okay.
And then I was going to DJ, Gary was going to DJ, Bobby was going to DJ.
Oh, right, okay.
So I've thought of an idea that I want to run by you.
Okay.
Would you teach me and Gary to DJ?
Yeah.
Make a mix that's, let's say, an hour to an hour, like 20. Not on that's fucking going on for ages, but let's say me and Gary wanted to do a mix and we wanted it to be an hour and 20 minutes each.
Okay.
And then Bobby can obviously make his own one. He knows what he's doing already. And then you headline the gaff.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you say make a mix, you wouldn't. What do you mean?
Well,
No,
yeah,
like, I don't want to make my own tunes, but like, do you know what?
No, but what is?
No,
But obviously, when you go to a gig, you know what you're playing effectively. Not all the time.
not all the time.
No.
Okay, just
Do
teach
you
me
mean
and Gary.
a
to-
remix that you just press play?
No,
and
no,
just-
I
I
don't
want
mean like
a proper-
that.
I want a proper
So,
DJ.
so when he said that, I got dead fucking excited. So I went on my fucking Mars Curry's account and ordered little decks and all that, right? I did, yeah. Rinse me,
Which
ma.
one's a little 200?
No. I got the fucking
No, they were all right. To be
yeah,
fair,
the
they were
DDXs or whatever. They're like.
the-
I'll show you a picture. I'll find it in a minute.
They're like what are the RXs but without the screen?
yeah.
The
Pioneer.
RX2 were they Pioneer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found the picture and I'll show them in a minute.
The big one.
The big controllers with no
400.
with no
Yeah,
no,
like
no,
the DDX or something it's called.
It's
It's a
not-
weird one. It's blue.
It went to
Oh, it's
400.
blue.
It went to
Went
400. No,
So
no,
it's
no.
black, but it's got like blue. I'll show you. I'll find
Yeah.
it
Okay.
anyway.
The idea is because we want to do it. We want to film. Obviously, me and him learning to DJ and
Yeah.
put it all on our Patreon.
Yeah.
Would you teach me and Gary
Yeah.
the basics just so
Yeah.
that we could go and do it like an hour?
Yeah.
And then we'll work together to put a big gaff on, and then
Definitely.
obviously you top the bill.
Yeah, 100%.
Shall we do it?
You
Yeah,
topped,
of
he
course,
tops
of
the
course.
bill. I like that. That was a good. No,
Tops,
was it
yeah.
like was that no pun intended or?
He doesn't even know what you mean, look.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Nearly
No,
did.
because I meant it, and then he obviously caught up.
Oh, yeah, of
And I'm like,
course.
yeah, you fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's
Yeah.
that's all they had in stock.
Okay, sound.
So that's all they had in stock. So I bought it, and then
How much
obviously
was it?
Well, it was like 600 quid, I think.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
I mean, you could definitely learn on all that anyway.
So,
but like,
so obviously, I've only used it like twice, like to gather dust now, because I've got 4 kids, a full-time job, podcast, comedy. My beard won't let me fucking use it. So, but when I was saying about like building a track, like I started fucking, I put say 20 songs in, and then I was listening. I was like, right, that goes well with that, and I was learning how to fucking transition the songs, and then every time I go on it, I play the same 20 songs and just learn how to blend and stuff. I think that's what he means. Because if we're learning and we learn with say 20 songs, we're not going to turn up on the night and just throw mad songs in and just die on our ass. We're probably going to go with what we know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Rehearse.
So we have a set list. So we have a set list, and we're not going to just press play. We're not going to record it.
I thought that's what you did. What? I thought you just said, like, well, I'm going to play these tunes in this order, and then you just sort of live mixed it.
No, because what if the DJ before you just played all them tunes?
Yeah.
Smash his head in.
It's a good way of doing it.
Cheeky cunt, I'm going to play that.
I imagine some DJs will go with an idea, but it's never cemented, is it?
Yeah.
It's always a genre, isn't it?
Also, if you're playing certain songs and the crowd aren't feeling it, you've got to be able to read the room.
Whenever you've come to see me, I've just like picked like these tunes.
I thought you were like, right, okay, I'm going to do these, say, I don't know, 30 songs, and I'm going to do them in that order. And I thought that's what you did.
No, I've just got like a.
So it's all like on the fly.
No, so I've just got like a list of like tech music, disco, like, do you know what I mean? And then it depends what the vibe is in there. Do you know what I mean?
Because I was being a little rat to where I was going, right, well, this bit blends well into this song, and I don't know the fucking terms or the jargon or anything, but I can do a preset where I can get a bit to start repeating on itself, and then you can like a loop, put a loop on it, and it automatically starts looping at that point in the song. So then I've got extra bit of time to fucking wait for the beat to drop and all that, and that's how I was doing it. You know what I mean? But again, I've used it like 3 times.
And how was you learning? Like on like
YouTube?
Sound that.
Yeah,
you can do anything on
literally,
YouTube.
I learned off YouTube.
Did ya?
Yeah.
So before we sign off, then should we try and do? When are you back from Ibiza? And
you're busy now.
When do you?
I know. Yeah,
you'll have a little bit of a free time.
Can't we do it in the next few weeks?
Oh, pushing it. Okay.
Oh no, you mean no? I can learn you in the next few weeks. I mean.
Oh yeah, so let's do that then. And then we'll practice while you're away, and then when you get back, boom, we'll do the events.
We'll sort out the logistics and all that.
We'll do all the planning. We just need you there.
Yeah. And you can be in our little vlog that we do for it as well.
Yeah,
we're gonna vlog it all. We're gonna vlog it all. We'll get it all vlogged. We'll get it all done. You've heard it here first. Get on the Patreon. Get
on the fucking
coming to a frenzy near you.
Thanks for getting this far on the podcast.
Now for a little word from our sponsor, Orange County CBD. Put them on the screen now. There we go. Orange County CBD, use code Happenin10 at checkout and you get 10% off all orders on all products, whether that be your CBD oils, you've got your jellies, you've got your vapes, which are a healthier alternative to the likes of your disposable vapes with the nicotine in. And now they're also doing a skincare range as well. So if you want gleaming skin like ours, Orange County CBD, and use code Happenin10 in the checkout for 10% off all of your orders.
We love you. But yeah, before we sign off, in terms of your sin events and that, where can people go to buy tickets? Is there a website, or is it just your Instagram?
Who are we kidding? She doesn't need us that. She sells out in 2 minutes.
I know.
All of our viewers are skint and I'm 17. We beg them for money all the time.
You can go on my Instagram at BillieBoobyDJ, and on my link tree is all my events and everything what I've got going on.
Here we go, folks. You've heard it here first.
We'll put all the links to that where you can find all that in the description of the video. Billie, thank you once again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This has been the What's Happening podcast. Boom. See you in the next one.
Peace.
Ciao.
Bye.